Alright, next up in the FXDR, what should I call these videos? The search for the FXDR replacement bike. FXDR replacement bike videos. FXDR replacement bike test rides. I don't know what I'm calling them. Basically, looking to trade in my FXDR, trying to find a bike that is more commuter friendly, and I'm being forced to test ride this 2019 Harley-Davidson 114 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 Street Glide, right? Street Glide. So it's like the Road Glide, but the fairing is mounted to the bars instead of the frame, so that is not a fixed fairing, moves with the bike, has your traditional storage. I did a test ride on this bike. If you guys are looking for more of those tech specs, you can go check out that video, but this is basically just me taking it for another ride, a little bit more distance this time around, and seeing if it's a good fit for what I'm looking for, which is a bike that will do distance better than what I currently have. There we go. Accept dish navigation, whatever. All right, be neutral. Where's the neutral? There it is. Got a heel toe shifter. Toe shifter is high enough on this one that I can get my foot under it. That's good. Mirrors on the sides are good there. Nothing down here. Controls. Alright, we're good. It is good. Woo woo! Alright, so on with the Street Glide test ride. Alright, so I just got done doing this same route, the same ride on the Road Glide, and so now I'm doing it on the Street Glide. So the first thing that I notice about this, especially as in comparison to the Road Glide, is that this whole area feels much smaller. The fact that it like turns with the bars, you know, it does feel a little bit more manageable. I know the weight is on the bars, so in like low speed maneuvering it probably feels a little different. What's funny is that I thought, for distance, I think I probably like the Road Glide better, but I think this would kind of be like maybe that good like in between. It doesn't feel as big. Oh yeah, we'll let that wind through. So I do have cruise control on this one, which is good. I will be utilizing that on this next road. Yeah, so I will say the smaller fairing definitely makes it feel a little more maneuverable, manageable. It is a very smooth bike. So you guys should have watched the other videos in the basically building up to riding this bike, but if you didn't, here's the boat that I'm in. Just to quickly recap and go over it. My job, round trip for me to go to my job and back, actually in the office, is 140 to 150 miles round trip. Traditionally, I've been able to work remote a couple days a week, so I'm not required to make that trip 5 days a week. However, job is giving me some more responsibilities, basically kind of promotion, if you will, and they would like me to be in office more days a week. So if they do end up needing me in more days a week, the current vehicle that I have that goes to and from is a truck. Gas mileage really sucks. So I'm looking for something to kind of alleviate that gas mileage. If I were to basically get a motorcycle, the cost savings in gas would essentially pay for a motorcycle. Currently I have an FXDR and a Sportster. Neither one of them are good at distance, so I'm looking to trade the FXDR in for something that's a little more practical for doing distance riding. So that's the boat we're in. I've ridden the Road Glide. I like it in terms of like it fits the bill. And I rode the Fat Bob. I think I would be able to build that one out to something that would fit the bill. as it sets stock, does not basically fit what I need to. You know, I would be looking for a fairing, be looking for some storage, so some bags. So the Road Glide fits the bill. The Street Glide also fits the bill. We got fairing, which is going to be better for distance, keeps that wind down, but you know, if I want some wind, I just open up the vent. Also, is supposed to do something with buffeting, I'm pretty sure, isn't it? And then, you know, if I want some wind, I just open the visor and catch some wind. It has cruise control, so I can turn cruise control on. We can take it easy. I can rest my hand. You know, I can play some checkers, game of chess, whatever, words with friends, whatever I need to do. That's a joke, by the way. You guys calm down. But it's nice because, you know, cruise control, you can just set it and forget it and just go. So, cruise control is nice. It's a good feature to have. I can install cruise control on a Softail, on a Fat Bob. I can also install cruise control on my FXDR. I actually already bought the cruise control module, but I'm not going to be doing that on the FXDR because, you know, I'm talking about trading it in, selling it. So, yeah, that's kind of the boat we're in. I'm trying to find a bike that fits the bill, like I said, which this one does, and I don't think I have as much of an issue with this one. Or not, I wouldn't say an issue. I don't have as much, like, it's not dislike, but it's just like the attraction to the bike. So I would say I'm probably, just based on this ride alone, I'm probably a little bit more leaning towards this bike, you know, the Street Glide instead of the Road Glide, just because it does feel a little bit more manageable with the fairing. Yeah, I could see why this one sells a little bit better than the Road Glide. So I guess the sales numbers are like 1 to 5. Studied. So for every 5 of these sold, 1 Road Glide is sold. This is definitely the more popular of the two in the touring line. I'm looking for a 114, and then I also already have a S&S Stage 2 cam purchased for the Milwaukee 8, which I was going to do in the FXDR, but obviously holding out because I'm trading it in. So this one has the storage on the back, which would be nice for, you know, laptop, camera gear, you know, the stuff that I need to take to work, change of clothes, you know, whatever it may be, drone. Mostly I haul like electronics, you know, like I said, laptop, camera gear, audio, video stuff. And you know, you can fit those in there and they're nice and weatherproof, so that's a good thing. It's got nice power to it. I feel like there is more buffeting on this one than the Road Glide, but I mean, I know they sell different windshields and stuff. I forget who's I was looking at recently, and they've got a Street Glide, and they did this windshield that has this little lip at the top. I forget who makes it. I want to say like Memphis Shades. I could be wrong, but it basically like helps to keep the wind off of you as much, which does feel, I mean, wearing a full face helmet. I always wear a full face helmet just because protection and you know, moto vlog. It's better for noise isolation and all that. You know, it has like the new what was it, heads-up display unit, or the new I forget, infotainment system. I forget what they call it. Boom, is it Boom? I forget, but it is, you know, you can use gloves, which is nice. Got a hydraulic clutch, which actually feels like you got to pull it in more than my other one. Squeezing by. Excuse me. You got floorboards. You got a big old foot brake. Heel toe shifter. Highway bars. You wanted to, you know, put them up there. It's not what it's for, obviously, but I know they do make pegs that you can put your feet out on that go onto the highway bars. Yeah, honestly, if I were leaning, if I had to choose one or the other between Road Glide and Street Glide, well, after this test ride, I'd probably lean more towards Street Glide. So now I think it's a battle of Street Glide basically already set up versus possibly taking one of the Softails and setting it up, building it out how I would want for it to fit my application. So if I were to do a Softail, I would do different bars on it, you know, to basically bring them up, be more comfortable, a little more like here. So different bars, probably throw a fairing on it, probably Memphis Shades, since we've worked with Memphis Shades before. And and then maybe do a sissy bar, and then put a bag, like a weatherproof bag to that with all my stuff in it on the sissy bar, or do like some detachable bags on it so that, you know, it's a little more modular. I can take them off if I want, I can leave them on if I want. It looks good without them, or it looks good with them. I feel like you obviously lose that modularity with like some of the touring line, which, you know, if you remove the bags on this, you've got this whole like substructure that, I mean, it looks like there's something missing, obviously. But that's kind of what they did with the Sport Glide, you know, that's like what the Softail, it's built on the Softail line to be exactly that. I mean, it's built to be able to remove the front fairing. It's built to be able to remove the bags quickly, easily. It's like one of those modular, like, boom, you can have it for around town, or boom, you can have it for distance. That's kind of what the idea that I would be going for with the Softail. I'm not a huge fan of the look of the Sport Glide, so, you know, I wouldn't go Sport Glide route. Honestly, like, in the Softail line, I'm probably leaning either towards the Low Rider or the Fat Bob. But you guys drop your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. Skirt. What route would you guys go if you were kind of in the same boat? You know, if you had an FXDR, you basically had a bike that wasn't the best at distance. What route would y'all go? The reason I'm not really wanting to do... Ooh, there's a lot of loose gravel in this parking lot. I do not need to practice low speed maneuvering with a new motorcycle. Yeah, what route would you guys go? You guys let me know. Drop your thoughts below. Oh man, oh, there's some shade. It feels nice out. It's freaking hot today. Oh, that's a cool Sportster. What is that, 72? It was nice. Anyways, you guys, like I said, drop your thoughts below. Let me know what you think. There's my current ride. Talking about trading in. If you guys enjoyed the episode, be sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, hit that bell icon so it sends you notifications of future uploads and activity. Until next time, ride safe, stay vigilant. Catch you guys in the next one. I don't know where this goes, so it's up to them to put it away. Grab my hat. Nope, not that one. This one? Yep. Nope. Is it not that one? What do I do with my hat? Alright. Peace.